Are you new to the gym, not seeing any progress with your training, getting gym anxiety? Well, here's 5 things I wish I knew 16 years ago when I first started training. Number 1, aim for consistency over the most optimal program. When I first started training, I was always looking for the optimal training plan. How can I maximize every single workout that I have? When that was actually stopping me from being consistent. And over a long enough time horizon, being consistent becomes more important than being optimal. And if I had to place my efforts in being consistent, but not always having an optimal plan, I would have made so much more progress. A philosophy that we preach from James Clear's Atomic Habits is the power of just getting 1% better every day. And if you do this over the course of a year, you actually get 37 times better. And all you have to do is focus on getting 1% better today. And with fitness, if you don't use it, you lose it. So the most important part of getting 1% better is just showing up. Number 2, following an actual training program. One of my favorite quotes is "Success leaves clues." And if you're looking to get stronger, fitter, build muscle, or whatever your fitness goals are, following a training program that has structure to it is going to allow you to progress the absolute fastest. Fitness is definitely not one-dimensional, and when I'm talking about following a training program, it doesn't just mean in the gym. If you're looking to grow your glutes, get strong in a certain lift, hit a faster 5K, following a training program is going to facilitate the fastest progress because it's already been shown time and time again that it works. For me personally, when I first started training, I actually did full body training every single day, and I actually just done that workout for 5 days a week, every single week. And I did make progress because I was building that muscle of consistency. But then when I actually moved to following a training program, the results that I started getting just went through the roof. Number 3, getting enough calories and protein in your diet. When we look at food, diet culture will very much like demonize certain foods and make it seem like it's a bad thing. But food in its purest form is energy and is fuel. And if you're not fueling your body, your workouts are definitely going to take a hit. You're not going to be able to perform at your best. If we ever look at athletes, they are definitely eating plenty of calories and massively focusing on dialing in their nutrition to be the best it can so they can have the best output. Now, you don't need to be eating like an athlete. However, it is important to make sure you're getting enough calories and enough protein to fuel your workouts and most importantly, recover. If you're looking for a great resource that can help with this, we have our calorie and protein calculator that can align with any of your goals, whether you're trying to lose weight, maintain, or build muscle. This calculator will give you the right amount of calories and protein that you need. Number 4, getting enough sleep and also getting quality sleep. So we're all guilty of abusing this, and myself included. I used to absolutely abuse sleep. I was very much brought up with the notion that sleep is for the weak and you'll sleep when you're dead. The irony of that statement is most people who don't get enough sleep will drastically reduce their life expectancy. And I remember when I can like literally remember it to the day when I started prioritizing sleep more. Instead of getting consistently like 4 to 6 hours, it bumped up more to like 6 to 8 hours, probably more than that 6 to 7. And I felt like a absolutely new person. My training performance went through the roof. My cognitive performance went through the roof. I felt like I was hitting PBs left, right, and center. And this all just come off abusing sleep for years. And I still made progress. But when I actually started sleeping more, the gains and the progress that I made and the recovery and the soreness went down so much. It was like night and day. No pun intended. There's also plenty of studies to back this up, and we all know this as well. If you're not getting great sleep, nobody is motivated to work out and motivated to eat the best food. And getting great sleep is not only going to allow you to recover your best, not feel sore, but it's also going to give you that extra motivation to go in and do your best workouts. Number 5, drinking enough water. So when I was 17 years old, I applied to be a Royal Marine, and on the training website, it said 3% in dehydration can affect your performance by up to 17 to 20%. Even if it isn't that much, you definitely will see a dip in performance if you're not hydrated. This has a massive negative effect on your body as it has to work harder to bring oxygen and blood to the muscles. So drinking more water can help with that and then increase performance. Most people are actually chronically dehydrated, and this can lead you to eating more calories and eating more food to get the water from food, which is not great if you're trying to lose weight or even maintain your weight. Most people are their most dehydrated when you first wake up in the morning, and this is because you've gone 8, 9, 10 hours without any food or water. And when you go to the toilet, you can see this as well. Your urine is its darkest. And that's probably the darkest you want to see your urine throughout the whole day. So getting hydrated first thing in the morning is really important, and making sure that you are staying hydrated right the way through the day up until a couple of hours before bed. A good water goal to aim for is anywhere between 2 to 3 litres or 60 to 100 ounces. So I think a lot of people would have thought my 5 tips here would be solely focused on training, but training alone isn't going to yield you the best results possible. And you do need to make sure that 1, you've got a great plan in place, 2, you're staying consistent, that's going to beat everything. Then you want to make sure that you're recovering properly, so getting enough calories and sleep. And that is really what's going to allow you to make the maximum gains possible. So to summarize, make sure that you're staying consistent, following a plan, getting enough calories and protein in your diet, getting great sleep, and drinking enough water.